hope you guys are having a beautiful evening, morning, depending on what part of the world you are tuning in from. I just wanted to share some good news as always, and updates and answer some questions that I've been asked a lot lately. There's something super excited about, but I can't share it quite yet. Soon, keep your eyes out for it. Also, I wanted to thank all of you that registered and turned up for our live Reclaim Your Life super workshop and answer a couple of questions on it and share some good news with you. Um, Massive project coming out soon. Stay tuned for that. And I also wanted to enlighten you guys a little bit more about what I do and why. Those of you that don't know me, I'm Shana Melissa Stockman, a fellow autoimmune warrior myself, a nationally board certified nurse practitioner for over 30 years, who empowers mostly ladies, autoimmune warriors, and medical mysteries to get and feel better while reducing or often eliminating your symptoms, flare ups, and reliance on medications. I wanted to say one of the clients that I've seen within the past 24 hours, of course, I'm not removing all identifying information, but I want to share because you might know someone that relates to this. All of her doctors were treating her for all different disorders, right? The heart doctor treats the blood pressure and the palpitations. Then the neurological doctor treats tremors, memory issues. Then the PCP might address some of the issues as well. And a lot of times, all of these problems are related. But in the sick care system, patients are shoved off to different doctors for different body parts. And each is only addressing that body part, right? Like, say her endocrinologist is addressing the thyroid, but not the palpitations that are caused by the thyroid. So he sends it to the heart doctor. But it turns out none of all these specialists, the neurologist, the cardiovascular doctor, the PCP, the endocrinologist, were addressing her underlying root cause. You see, I often find their underlying root cause, and that needs to be addressed. And then a lot of the other problems get better. So, for like this particular person, they had underlying autoimmune issues that were never addressed by all the doctors in all the years. So, instead, and this might be happening to you or people you know, you go to the endocrinologist for your thyroid, right? And it's often Hashimoto's, which is autoimmune. And then you have palpitations, and he sends you to the heart doctor. Then you have high blood pressure, and they send you back to the heart doctor. But the high blood pressure and the palpitations might be caused by the underlying autoimmune issue. And I commonly see this. And for this particular person, I asked them about family history. And then it turns out there's a lot of family history of autoimmune. Sorry, sore throat, dry throat. Then I asked, well, you know what? Were you extra bendy years ago when you were younger? They're like, yes, I was extra bendy. And my two children are also like that. A lot of times, extra bendy could mean an underlying connective tissue or autoimmune disorder like EDS, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and or POTS. Both of them are linked to autoimmune. So I take a lot further assessment. I was on a good hour follow-up consultation. And so if you notice you're going to all these different specialists for different issues, they might not be different problems. They might be all interconnected. And then with this person, I'm like, wait, does your blood pressure all of a sudden like skyrocket for no known reason? And it's just keeping up, creeping up. Now, if you're on a blood pressure pill and your weight did not increase, your blood pressure should not be getting higher and higher and higher. That tells me your underlying autoimmune issue or your underlying disorder is not addressed. So this was another clue that something else was going on. The weight went down, but the blood pressure popped up. And a lot of times this might be something like EDS, Ehlers-Danlos, or even POTS. And both of them have autoimmune components. And I'm sharing this with you because you might know of someone that this describes. You'll be like, wow, maybe you have an autoimmune, and maybe you can save the life and bridge the gap between them and I. So that's all I want to say about that. And if you know of this person, please just click the share button on this so that they can watch it and go to their licensed healthcare provider or reach out to myself, the autoimmune expert, who's also a licensed healthcare provider and nationally board certified. So often, moral of the story is often when people have all different symptoms that are treated by all different specialists, A lot of times there's an autoimmune disorder underlying or one autoimmune or one root cause that all the different PCPs in the sick care system, all the different doctors in the sick care system aren't necessarily addressing. And that's what I do for client after client after client. I listen to their symptoms, their family history, their tests that they had that were normal, abnormal. I put the pieces of the puzzle together. I order deeper dive testings that they have never, ever, ever had. And I review tests that they might have had that were overlooked and abnormal or not optimized. And I also want to say thank you for all those that turned up for our live Reclaim Your Life Super Workshop from the comfort of your couch. I just want to answer a couple FAQs and good news. Since the replay was delayed, the fast action bonuses are extended. I've never, ever, ever done this before. I don't plan on ever doing this again. So you guys have till midnight tonight, 11:59 p.m. to claim all of those really cool bonuses and super savings. If you attended, check your emails from Shayna or type in VIP or type in reclaim to get it to pop up. If you're like, hey, wait, I missed it, when's the next one? It's not going to be another one like this for probably ever. You can catch the replay. Just go to worldwellnessexpert.com/VIP and claim the replay before I archive it, okay? And the price goes up. So you can claim your replay if you registered or are a VIP member of mine or a member of mine. You already have the email. If not, go to worldwellnessexpert.com/VIP. That replay comes with a digital and printable workbook, a few other tools to really help you transform and do so quicker, and a mini consult with me for less than the cost of a lunch. And I will never offer that much for that little and include a consult again. So get it now. Other FAQs. Yes, fast action is extended till midnight. Yes, the doors stay open until Tuesday midnight. So even if you can't decide or make the payment before midnight, the doors stay open to this offer until Tuesday, 11:59 p.m. and go away. If you're like, wait, what is she talking about? I don't know. You just go to worldwellnessexpert.com/private consultation and book a 15-minute discovery call with me to enlighten you. This is not to diagnose you or treat you in a 15-minute complimentary call. This is to see how I can move your needle forward and steer you and guide you in the right direction that's appropriate for you. And it might be over here, it might be over there, depending on what you tell me. That's all I gotta say is watch the replay, act tonight, or definitely before the doors close forever on Tuesday. If you don't have it, worldwellnessexpert.com/VIP. If you have questions or need a payment plan, then go to worldwellnessexpert.com/private consultation. Again, that is a 15-minute complimentary discovery call, not to cure your long-term illnesses. I hope this brings light to you and people that you know that are suffering with multiple symptoms. I have been compared to, remember that show House? Because I rapidly discover them. I do not take every patient. So don't ask like, why, why should I go to you? Why shouldn't you? A lot of you people have been suffering for years and you're still like going back to the doctor and let me try another specialist and another doctor and another specialist. And let's repeat that test. Let's repeat that test again. Let's try another med like you're a guinea pig. I don't do that to my clients. I'm not bashing all doctors or all medicines, but I do things differently to get you different results. And I'm very, very confident. I've never had a client I could not discover the root cause of their problem, help them get better and feel better, while often reducing or eliminating symptoms, flare-ups, and reliance on meds. So you heard me ramble long enough. I hope I updated you and answered the questions that you had. And I hope to see you in the Your Wellness Journey and Beyond or Discovery Call, to see if we're a good fit. I'm not a good fit for everyone, okay? And that's okay too. All right, guys. Be well, biohack, Olo, and I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Stay safe. Oh, should I put up the thank you for watching graphic if I can? Let me see if I can. Woo, woo, woo.